Here are all the materials and equipment that we'll need for our darling corset top. This is my main fabric for the corset. It's a dark blue crepe with a gorgeous orchid print on it fading into little garden flowers. The wrong side is very visible, which will allow for perfect viewing. And here is my red georgette lining fabric. It would actually work great as a main fabric as well. The important thing here is that it's not stretchy whatsoever, not in either way. We're going to make this corset top reversible to be worn on both sides, so this contrast here is perfect. You need to choose a fabric for your corset that will not stretch. You can use either something silky like this crepe or satin, or something more sturdy like this tweed fabric, or lightweight denim. Something that won't work at all is this stretchy knit over here. The next thing we need is iron-on woven interfacing. It's not stretchy at all, not lengthwise or widthwise. This is cotton, and on the wrong side it's got blue dots which you can iron it on. I'm using the Pellon brand in SF101, and I've got all the links for what I'm using below in the description for you. This is great for stabilization of the corset, so it'll keep its beautiful shape exactly how we want it. Now we're going to be using boning in this corset. I found mine at a local fabric store. It's in this casing, which we won't be using. We're just going to take it out of the casing and cut off however much we need. This is plastic and it's about 4 millimeters wide. You can use a thicker boning, just make sure that it's not too soft or too thick. We want it to hold our desired shape in a sturdy but comfortable way. I'm also going to be adding bra cups to this corset, but it's optional. These are regular, simple, reversible bra cups that you would use for a swimsuit, and we'll be using it for an optional but extra support. And of course, we're going to need our bra cup hem. If you don't have one yet, I'm going to show you how to make it really easily in a bonus lesson. It'll give you that gorgeous round shape to the corset bust. For the lace-up closure that we'll be making first, we're going to use a 4mm metal eyelets. This is the grommet press that I have, but you can use a handheld one as well. I'll link alternatives below for what else you can use for a professional look. I also have this kind of instrument. These are 1/4 inch eyelets, and while they look nice, they're a little bit too high for our project. And while this tool here is sturdy, it doesn't do its best job with the fabric that we'll be using. It's great for thicker things like leather, plastic, and upholstery, and it makes a hole right away, which is great, but the fabric later comes out of the eyelet, which doesn't give a well-made result. So I'm gonna link some good options for you below this video. And last but not least, here are some of our regular tools that we use constantly in sewing. A thread snipper, seam ripper, water-soluble marker, glasshead pins, scissors, a ruler, and a wooden tailor's clapper. And of course, you're going to need some matching thread for your fabric. So here are all the materials that we're going to need to start on our darling corset top.